Hey guys, it's your girl Christina with On Cue Makeup. Thank you guys for tuning in today. As you can see, I don't have any makeup on, which is like a first. I never do any videos without makeup, but today I wanted to do a skin prep. And for me, anybody who knows me know that I have like very sensitive skin. I don't use moisturizers because like I feel they just break me out. I've tried everything. I tried olive oil, everything, and it just don't work. So today I'm just gonna spray my face down with some Fix Plus from MAC just to kind of like hydrate it. And also I'm gonna use the Milk of Magnesia as a primer. One thing I find with using primers, they never work. Like it does not give my makeup the longevity that I like, and it does not keep it matte. One of them I tried was the Urban Decay mattifier. I can't think of the exact name of it, but I mean it works really well, but I do find myself getting a little bit more oily throughout the day, more than I would if I didn't have it on. So today I'm gonna see how the Milk of Magnesia do and see if I can work with that. But we're gonna try it, and of course I'm still gonna use my same foundation, the Mary Kay matte foundation. It's time wise, I think, and I use the color bronze level 3. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Hopefully that works for me, but if not, your girl just gonna be oily, okay? Listen, if y'all have anything that y'all recommend that y'all feel will work for me, if you have the same problem or issue, let me know. Give me some advice on what I could use, or something that works for you. Leave it in the description box, and I'm gonna definitely try it out because I need it. I need some help, y'all. All right, to start off, now I'm about to spray my face down with this Fix Plus, like I said, just to kind of hydrate my skin. I just washed it with the Biore face cleanser, the charcoal one. I find like it works super well for me. I use it morning and night, and I don't have any problems so far. So I do recommend that face wash, but outside of that, I don't have a clue. Now I'm gonna apply the Milk of Magnesia, and I'm just using the basic one by Philips. I got it from Walmart, a couple of bucks or whatever, so. If you know me, you know I love to be matte. Matte is possible. And then when I'm using those highlighters, which I love, I mean, it makes me already look shiny, so I don't want to look like a crease monkey. I do want to glow though. I'm gonna let that dry for a couple of seconds. Okay, so now that that's dry, you see it kind of dries white all over. It's feeling a little tight, but not too uncomfortable, but I do feel that something's on my face. But it's still smooth. I know that some people put so much on and it gets cracky and flaky, and that'll mess up your whole foundation application. So be careful with that. And you saw I just used a little flat foundation brush to apply it, just a real thin layer. Now I'm going in with my Mary Kay Time Wise matte foundation, and like I said, I use the color bronze number 2. I'm just buffing it in. I love buffing my foundation in versus just swiping it on with the flat foundation brush, like the basic first one. It just gives me like an airbrush finish, and it makes my application like real smooth and even. And see how it's going on smooth even over the Milk of Magnesia, so that's a good sign. And y'all, please don't mind me doing this, putting this foundation on my eye, because technically foundation is not supposed to go in the eye area. or around the eye because it is not ophthalmologist tested, but you know, we do it anyway, but you're not supposed to, so don't judge me for those who do know. Today I have a new concealer that I'm gonna try. It's called Glamified. What? I don't know how to pronounce it. Glamour Flash. You know, by Hard Candy. I can't pronounce it, but hopefully y'all can see it. And it's a heavy duty concealer, and it's like maximum coverage. Actually, it's for tattoo cover-ups, but I heard some great things about it, so I definitely want to try it out and see what it's working with. I have the color Caramel. I think I like the color. It's blending well. Always bring that concealer just a little bit, like past the eye corner on the side of the nose, just a little bit, so you'll have a perfect contour when you go into contour your nose. Now I'm going to contour with my MAC Studio Stick foundation. This is a product that has been discontinued, but I think the Fenty foundation sticks or concealer sticks are like so similar to this, but this is my all-time favorite, and I hate that they don't sell it anymore. But I've had this stick for well over 6 years. Don't judge me, but it is still good. I'm just going to use a little to contour my cheeks because a little goes so long. Oh, now this is what I hate, when the Milk of Magnesia sometimes seep through your foundation. But you could just go back and blend it in. Let me get my other beauty blender, the one that I got from the crayon case. I really do like these, the black ones, because it's so soft and they blend really well, so well. I'm gonna use another one to blend my contour because I didn't want to mix it in the same, in the other one where I was doing my highlight, because that'll be a dirty mess when it's time to do it again. See, I'm just stippling it until it blends. Yeah. Baby, when you contour, you bring a whole nother person alive. And yes, every time you do a makeup application, you should contour. That is the basic part of a full face. I hear so many times people like, oh, I don't want no contour. I don't need. Yes, you need contour, baby, because when you put that foundation on, your face is just flat and plain. The purpose of makeup is to break down to build back up. So when you put that foundation on and your skin is all one color and your face looks so flat, you gotta add contour and highlight to bring it, the definition back to your face. You don't have to do a deep contour. You can do it naturally. I mean, you don't have to be, draggish or real extra to where it's noticeable, but you do have to contour when you do a full face of makeup. I'm gonna try this brush. This is my first time actually using something like this to contour my nose, but I do want it to be real precise, so I'm gonna use a smaller brush and I have better control over applying it. I'm gonna do a little extra today. And a little drag contour, maybe. Now, if I really wanted to pop, I'll go back in with my sponge that I used to do my highlight and just see. Now I'm finished doing all of that, putting all my creams and my liquids, my highlight, my foundation. Me personally, I like to let all of that sit and dry a little bit before I start putting on powder. Just because when you put that powder on top of something wet and it's not dry yet, it kind of gets a little smudgy, and you want your powder to go as smooth as possible. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes and then apply my powder. Those are a few tips and tricks that come in handy when you know, doing your makeup. Just the little small things that make a big difference. To set my highlight, I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural Powder in Medium Plus. I like this one because I just want something, you know, sheer, not too much. It's a light coverage. And I love the color of it. It's not too light, it's not too dark. I think it's perfect. And it doesn't give me like a cakey look under my eyes. Sometimes you can put too much and it just gets too cakey. I'm using a powder brush to do it because I want a light application, so I will use this little, you know, fluffy powder brush. It's not stiff, it's loose. The looser it is, the lighter the application. I like this one too, especially since I use that new concealer and it's so yellow. This is going to tone some of that yellowness out. All right, now I'm going to go in with my contour, and I'm going to use my Contourization notebook from the crayon case. I'm going to use the color Bobby, that one there. It's the darkest one on there, but it's perfect for me. I'm going to use the same brush that I highlighted with it, but I'm going to just dust it off a little bit and whoop. You can see I'm just lightly applying it on there. And again, I'm using this loose brush because I want just a light application. I don't want it to be too much or too harsh. Small blending brush and contour my nose. And I'm barely touching it, guys. I wish you guys could actually see. Like, I'm barely touching it. It's always best to add a little and build versus adding too much and having to break down. Use my Estee Lauder powder foundation. I love it. Yeah, I know it's a foundation, but it gives me the right coverage that I like. I love a full coverage. I don't care where I'm going, what I'm doing. I always want my coverage to be full. but I'm gonna lightly put it on. And again, I'm using the same brush that I did for my highlight and my contour. I always try to use as less brushes as possible. My blush, I'm going to use my Morphe palette. They have so many pretty shades. So I'm going to use this one here. I'm just putting it on the apples of my cheek, right in between my contour and my highlight. And you can see it just seamlessly blends it all in together. Okay, so I'm finished the face and everything. Now I'm gonna work on my eyes, but at the end of the video, I'll let you guys know how this concealer actually worked. I'm not really liking it right now, how it is, because like I said, I think it's a little bit too yellow and it's a little bit too creamy. But it's gonna sit for a couple of minutes while I do my eyes, and I'll let you know, like I said, how I feel about it. But I don't know, we'll see. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. How I feel about the Milk of Magnesia, I don't like it because I still found myself having to touch up and powder my face after I did my shadow. It didn't do any justice for me. So I'm gonna stick with my normal routine as I always do and not prep my face. I know a lot of people may disagree with that, but what was that? The new concealer that I used, the Glamour, yeah, by Hard Candy. I didn't really like it because it's too yellow and it's too wet for me. I like something that's a little bit more mattifying and something that instantly dries, like the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I absolutely love that one because the minute you put it on, it dries really, really well. So I'm gonna stick with that. It's a no for the Hard Candy Concealer, and it is a no for me for Milk of Magnesia. I hope you guys like this look. As you can see, I use my lace glitters on my eyes along with the glue, which you can purchase from my online store on qmakeup.com. I'm gonna leave the website in the description box below. So make sure you like, subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment box. Also, y'all know I'm new to YouTube, so if you have any looks that you want to see me do or any reviews on certain products, definitely let me know and I'll do it or whatever. And just, let me know what y'all want to see more of. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time.